Hi everyone, welcome to Robert Waldman Presents. I've got a movie review today, a classic from 1983. It's called Scarface. Al Pacino stars as Tony Montana in this Brian De Palma directed, exciting, violent motion picture. Pacino, caught after the work on The Godfather, comes across perfectly as a Cuban immigrant who ends up in Florida with his friend, played by Stephen Bauer. These two were criminals, low-level criminals in Cuba, Fidel Castro, and he's totally anti-communist. He hates communism, but he loves the American dream. And what does he know best? Well, Tony knows how to be rough. He knows how to be violent. He knows how to be a killer, and he's ruthless to the core. The movie features Pacino in an unbelievably strong performance as this mesmerizing, maniacal criminal who manages to start at the very bottom and rise right to the top of the illegal drug world in Miami Beach. The movie co-stars Robert Loggia, great as a fellow named Lopez. He's currently the king of the drug business and criminal activity in Miami, and he actually, believe it or not, has a Jewish characteristic to him. His girlfriend, sort of his would-be lover, is played by Michelle Pfeiffer, who's slinky, beautiful, and just the kind of lady Mr. Scarface, Mr. Montana dreams and yearns of. But he's also a family man. He finally revisits and sees his mother after many, many years and his young sister. And they have a very unique friendship, and he's very protective of his sister. But wouldn't you know it, that comes into play big time as this man from the bottom rises to the top, full of violence. The movie also takes us to Colombia, whereby Tony Montana manages to befriend the ultimate drug lord in Cuba, and I should say in Colombia. The movie is non-stop violence, but it's very stylized. It's not comic strip violence. De Palma has a great way with the camera, and he's an excellent storyteller in the same mold of a Spielberg or a Scorsese or a Francis Ford Coppola. He knows how to create characters, and I gotta tell you that as Scarface, Al Pacino has one of the greatest roles of a lifetime. I enjoyed this thoroughly. Yes, it does get a little bit violent. It gets way carried away, and it's kind of gratuitous. But it really captures the 1980s of life in Miami, of being from Cuba, of trying to find that American dream. On a scale of 1 to 10, I really have to give Scarface an 8. Wonderful, though violent motion picture. Robert Waldman for At the Movies. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.